Alright, so in today's video, I'm kind of stuck inside. It has been like a really yucky 4 days-ish outside. The rain has been awful and the temperatures have started to kind of drop. And as you can see, I have brought the smaller plants that I have had on my back patio inside because the cold has started to kind of wear on them, and I'm hoping in the next day or two I can put them back outside. But for now, I'd rather have them in here where it's warmer and they can get a little bit of sunlight than be on my back porch. Even though it's enclosed, it still gets cold. And with the new growth and the new seedlings, a lot of them have started to droop and kind of give up because of this little bit of a cold snap. And that's why today I am actually going to talk about seeds again. I have made a previous video and I have kind of gone through my gardening, this and that, and what I've got planted. But I want to focus today on one way that I get some of my seeds, and that's from Etsy. A lot of people will be surprised to hear about that because Etsy is usually associated with crafting or, you know, specialty personalized items and that. So to hear that I get some of my seeds from Etsy might be surprising to some people, but I am actually going to do a review and a shout out. This is the second one for Dee's Seeds, and it's D-E-E-S Seeds, S-E-E-D-S, on Etsy. I have purchased seeds from her, and I will tell you that she is one of the kindest people that I have had to deal with. I am growing some of her seeds right now, and they are flourishing. I do have some cepiche, I have some papalo, and then I have some papicha. The papicha, unfortunately, I mean, it's growing, but this is one of the ones that is not liking the cold at all. So I am kind of seeing some droop on my papicha. If they end up passing, I will have to order some more. But the seeds that I have planted from Dee have grown and are thriving very well. It's just my mistake on, well, not my mistake, but it's just the weather that is kind of doing its thing. Today is what, the 5th or the 6th?
The 6th.
Today's the 6th. In our area, the last frost date that's been recorded is around April the 9th. And it just so happens that this week has been cooler, and we are supposed to get, I do believe, around 29 degrees in like another day or two. So hopefully after I can get over that last hill, then everything will be fine. Like I said, I am growing and trying to get a head start on my garden. Most of this stuff here is vegetables. I haven't really done flowers yet, which in my last video, Dee has so many wonderful flower seeds. She has flower seeds, she has herbs, she has vegetable. I mean, she has got a abundance of seeds and things to plant. She also will give you advice and recommendations on you know, if a seed needs a special way to be germinated, or if you need to, you know, do something special with the seed. She sends her packages in the mail, and she does her best to try to help you get your seed growing. All right. So a couple of the other ones that I'm going to be trying. We have some bachelor buttons. We have some Cadelia Radio, Ceranthusum, and again, some of this stuff I'm not pronouncing right. Our Radicidium, Roseum, Dahlia, I can pronounce that. This is Zinnia. Again, Dahlias. We have some marigolds, some Moth Blanc, and then daisies. I do have in here some melons, some watermelons in that, and it's not quite time to do that. But Dee sent me another package, and I'm actually going to open that up with you guys to kind of see what she sent. And she packages all of her stuff very well. She sends them in these envelopes that are kind of insulated, you know, definitely where it's not just a plain flat envelope. There are air bubbles in that in here to keep your seeds protected. I know sometimes that the USPS will lose a package or whatnot. Dee does send tracking numbers and stuff to the people who purchase from her, so that way they do have a tracking number they can follow. And let's see, so we have Dee that says, here are some new seeds to try. They look really nice, and we are going to see what they are. So again, Dee is on Etsy, and I will put her link in the description. If you are looking for some seeds, I would definitely recommend, you know, helping her out, and she always sends them in this cute little thank you bag. So we have this is a petunia. It's a double cascade, and I'm gonna come around and show you that what she has is she'll tell you what the seed is, and then she'll tell you on the actual seed pack the recommendations to get it germinated and growing. So that way you have directions right there on your pack. And normally if the seeds are in smaller packs, she will put them in a bigger bag too. So she pays a lot of attention to detail. She is very, very organized, and it helps you to become organized so you know what seeds you're getting. So this is a petunia, double cascade. And what I do is whenever I look at the seeds, I will Google the actual flowers, because some of them I don't know what they look like, so I'll Google them. And then we have another petunia. This is called Shake Mix. And petunia seeds are really tiny. We have here it says Vicina, and this is a Mediterranean mix. Vicina is V-I-N-C-A. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. We have actually two Vicina. We have a Mediterranean, gosh. And then we have I'm going to say that's Black Burster. She has such fancy handwriting. Let's see. Blockbuster, I think it's Blockbuster mix. So we have Mediterranean and Blockbuster mix in Vicia. And then we have, we have some Morning Glories. These are the Morning Glory Moonflowers. The Morning Glory Moonflower is something that I actually have been trying to grow for the last 2 years. Last year was my first year gardening, but I've been trying to grow moonflowers for the past 2 years. And the first year I only got little plants, last year I got to where they actually grew up and started to vine out. So this year I am hoping, maybe that's why I've got lucky and got some of these, that I can actually have some that will bloom, because moonflowers actually are a night blooming flower. So that is extremely cool. Thank you, Dee Seeds, for sending me these. And like I said, I have been waiting on the weather to warm up to plant flowers. And what I am going to do is I'm going to take the flowers that Dee has, the flower seeds that Dee has sent me, and I'm actually going to put those in my my flower beds up in the front of my yard so I can actually watch them grow. But right now I have just started on vegetables. I have just tried to get a jump start on vegetables, but the seeds that Dee has sent have been wonderful, and I have gotten so many that's already sprouting, healthy, very happy with her product. And again, this isn't anything paid or anything. I am making this video because I do want a lot of people to know that Dee is a very sweet, honest, and nice person that I have been dealing with. And I just wish her the best, and I hope that she finds success, because I hope that more people will go to her Etsy shop and support her shop and her. And with that, I am actually going to go ahead and end this video, but I will be doing more updates once I start planting some more of her seeds, especially her flowers and that. And I'll do another couple of updates on everything that's growing so far. But I just, again, wanted to do a shout out because today I'm kind of in the house and I'm just surrounded by a lot of the plants that I'm trying to save from the cold. So it's a perfect opportunity to do a video for some seeds and some planting. And so if you haven't liked yet, don't forget to leave a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. If you would like, I would love to see you drop a comment. Let me know where you get your seeds. Have you ever bought seeds from Etsy before? What was your, you know, what's the word I'm saying? What was your experience? That's why I have a smart camera person. What was your experience with them? And like I said, some of the seeds that I'm getting from Dee are specialty seeds, like the pepicha, the cepiche, the papalo. Definitely, because my husband is Hispanic, he likes those kind of herbs, and it's been really hard to find them. So for her to be able to carry them and me to be able to get authentic seed is awesome. And yep, all I can do is keep saying thank you, and we will see you in the next video and in the next update. Bye.